What's going on, guys? So I had a question from one of the viewers on the Skimmer. Basically, they want to know how it's supposed to look, and I'm just going to give you a quick look at the skimmer back here. Now, you should have a bunch of buildup like that. You may not have it all the time, but you should have a buildup like that sometime at least. That's just all the waste. That's the poop, the nitrates, the ammonia, everything that's biological waste is getting filtered over. At the top right here, there's a little cup and it just flows over. And all the waste comes from down here, and I'll show you the back in just a second. But basically it builds up in this cup, and then you can take this and wash it out in your sink. It'll get rid of all the junk in your tank. I keep my cap right here. I keep that open all the way so it gets all the air down here. I haven't really had to mess with it much. I've had this for about a year now. I'm always going to tell everybody that if you have the money to buy a better skimmer if you can, but if you don't, this one will work. It does a decent job. It's just frustrating. It's hard to clean because that tube is so skinny. It's hard to get your hand down in there, and you have to find things to reach down in there and clean it, and you still can't get everything. And then the sponge down here, you have to clean about once a week, once every 2 weeks at least, because it gets a bunch of buildup in it. The pump down here, last time I told you I had issues with the impeller. After they sent me a new one, no more issues. Never broke again. It's worked fine since then, and they sent me two, by the way. But you have to take this apart about every 2 weeks if you want the function correctly. Untwist that, and then there's impeller in there. Just wash that out, put it back in, and you're good to go. Okay. I'll show you the back side over here. There's the cap right there. Once again, you got all your foam and buildup right here. Yeah, it's just all the waste. You don't want that, or I mean, you do want that. You just don't. Yeah. Anyways, we'll go down here. That's just a bunch of buildup from the salt springing over. And then right here, here's the vortex. Let me open this window a little bit so you can see that better. But you should have a vortex going on in there. If you don't, then something's wrong. That's just where all the air and water is coming together, and the pump's pumping from the bottom. Comes up here, and it'll flow over that cup. Now, everything with this is still working after a year. I really can't see any reason to actually complain about it, other than I think another skimmer would do better, but for the price it works. It does what it's supposed to, and I can't complain, but I am going to say that it's difficult to clean, and it gets annoying that you have to do it so often. But other than that, everything works. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Put them in the comments, and I'll get back to you.